Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and people usually call me Nene. I am from Jakarta, Indonesia. Today is May 31st and it is 12 a.m. here in Indonesia. And this video will talk about my whips and a haul. So, what did I do for the last month of May? I work on sewing orders from my sister-in-law. She gave me satin batik fabric and asked me to turn them into fabric ribbon to tie around the basket for her business. And then I also got order from my friend to make a cross-stitch bag. Actually, she ordered it 3 months ago, but I was nervous about it because she want to have a thick bag, so this is my first time to sew with a thick material. So yeah, it took me 3 months to complete her order. I will put some picture here of what it turns out. So if I see here, this is my notes. And then because I got quite busy with the sewing order, I didn't plan to join Stitch Mania this year, because I thought, well, I already have a lot of whips and I don't want to start a lot of new things again. And then I saw that many people use only one whip, so it is monogamania. And then I thought, well, I can do that, I think. And then for the first few days of May, I did monogamania. And then it's been few months since I learned about School of Magical Stitches, and I go back and forth about joining them because I don't think I can put up with the homeworks. But then I thank to Kim Hollenbeck. I asked her a few questions about whether I have to have a new start or how it goes with the homework. So she explained a lot to me, thanks to her, and so I joined School of Magical Stitches. But it makes my monogamania throw out of the window. So yeah, with that is what I did for May, join Magical Stitches. And before I go into my whips, I want to shout out some new Flosstubers. They are Kayla, the Hufflepuff's teacher, and Carla, Cobweb Corner Cross Stitch, Wendy and Stephanie from Pixie Dust Stitchers, Laura from Loves Rubber Stamps and Needlecraft, Michelle Burnett, and Sean the Eclectic Reads. And then for my whips, okay, let's start with our whip. For when I joined Magical Stitches, it is already the beginning of year 4. It is the Quidditch match to stitch 100 stitches for, I forgot, maybe 1 point, as many as you can. I didn't join that because I was busy. And my first homework that I work on is year 4 week 1. The theme is changes, so basically we stitch 100 stitches on any project that we like. So of course I use my Serenity Prayer for the homework. I don't have the picture of the last time you saw this because I forgot to take it. Last time I only worked until this E of the Serenity, and so last month I did all these letters and then until here. This is my last ending point. So I use this not only for the year 4 week 1 homework, but I also work this on year 4 week 3, meet the challengers of Durmstrang, Beauxbatons, and 2 of the Hogwarts challenger. So we must stitch 200 stitches on yellow for Cedric and brown for challenger Durmstrang, the Victor Crumb. 200 stitches on blue for Beauxbatons Fleur de la Cour. I hope I said her name right. And then 200 stitches on red for Harry Potter. And last is 200 stitches for the champion that we are rooting for win. So I use this for the challenger Beauxbatons blue. And then because this is my main whip from all 31 whips that I have, so I'm trying to fit this into as many homework that I can. So because although I would love to support Harry, but because this is blue, so I put in 200 stitches more for the champion that I'm rooting to win. And then for the homework year 4 week 4, we have a new club in Hogwarts, and that is the SPEW, the club that Hermione founded for the elfish welfare. So we must stitch 200 stitches on the SPO letter, like 200 stitches for a project that starts with the letter S, and it is work for the design name or the designer's name. and then yeah, I used 200 yes this for the letter S, of course, Serenity Prayer. And for all of that homework, I got until this point. So yeah. And then for the year 4 week 2 try wizard homework, we must put 20 whips in the Facebook group album. So they have 3 options, and I choose for option 1 to stitch 700 stitches on the 17th whip. And my 17th whip in the list is this End of Green Gables from Soda Stitch. I will put picture for the last time you saw it. And this is my progress. And then I only finished half of the stitches required, so I don't know. Vicky said that we can earn half of the points if we can finish at least half of the required stitches. So I hope I will get a half point. But well, I joined this for the adventures with other stitchers and for to make me work on any other whips that I have. So I don't really care about the points that I will get, just for the fun. And for year 4 week 3, I put for the brown, yellow, and red, I put into this one whip. This is Christmas Girl by Soda Stitch. So the last time you saw it, I only work on the black outline. Of the girl, and this is perfect because she has brown for her hair and then red for the hat, outfit, and boots, and also yellow for the present she holds. And so this is my progress. Yeah, you see already that I work on at least 3 other whip other than my Serenity Prayer, so it is a good change from this one whip and one color. So yeah, it is already a positive outcome. And then for the year 4 week 4, I use this for the letter E from Spool, SPEW. I work on Be a Star from Emma Congdon. I use E from Emma, and this is how far I got. I work, last time you saw it, I work, this is the ending point. And so I work on this here, from V to here, also with this straight line. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. Okay, next week it is already the beginning of June. That means long holiday for the 8 Fitri. Wait a moment, I must look for the English word for the Idul Fitri. So for next week I will visit my mother-in-law and gonna stay there for 3 days, so I must pack a lot of whips for the magical stitches. Certainly I will pack my whips for stitching extra credit, and I'm waiting for the new homework for next week from Vicky. So yeah, all my stitching plans will be ruled by magical stitches, as Bendy said. And Vicky is already asked in the group about the next book series that will be used for next year. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I already put in my favorite book series. So, but I think whatever it is, it will be fun. Yeah, because the excitement with other stitchers and the many challenges that they put for us and for our whips. So yeah, and so that is all from my whip. I have one haul, the usual heaven and earth designs that I buy every month. So this month I buy Thomas Kincaid one, this the Wine Country Living, and I purchased the supersized max color one. I love the detail in the house and also the wine field. I also love the sky. It is like a sunset sky, so I want to capture it in a very detailed and big way. So yeah, and then one thing that I also did in May is I think I thought a lot about my stitching. I already have so many stash. I believe I have 200 patterns in my stash, and that is not include the magazine. I subscribe to 5 magazines, I believe: Cross Stitch Crazy, Cross Stitcher, The World of Cross Stitching, Cross Stitch Gold, and Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. So yeah, I have stash from 5 magazines, and 4 of them I already joined the subscription from 2014, so you can imagine how many stash that I have. And from the 200 patterns, I own 70 heaven and earth designs, and yeah, several of them is supersized max color. So I think I must be realistic about my stitching. In addition of my stash, I already have 1200 patterns in my wish list. I already tell you how I work my wish list, and so I'm not going to stitch all of them, right? So I won't have the time to do all of them. So I work on decreasing the number of my wish list. So, and I'm proudly said that I am able to decrease it from 1200 to 890 the last time I count it. So I reduce a significant amount, and I delete the ones with backstage. I don't know about specialty stage because I have never worked on that, but backstage, I thought I can tolerate backstage, but I don't really like to work on it. I know the magic of backstage, but I don't enjoy them. So that's why I love Heaven and Earth design so much, because they don't have backstage. So yeah, I delete my wish list on the patterns that have a lot of backstage, like Color Design Studio or yeah, many other things. And so yeah, I will keep decreasing the amount of my wish list and trying to work as many stitches as I can on my whip, so I can start another few things. And so yeah, okay, that's all that I have to say in this video. After this I will put a clip about kerak telur, how the cook make kerak telur. It is egg crust in English, so I will explain a bit about kerak telur. I will get to you the description in English. So kerak telur in English is egg crust, is a Betawi traditional spicy omelette dish in Indonesian cuisine. It is made from glutinous rice, cooked with egg and served with serundeng. Serundeng is fried shredded coconut, fried shallots, and dried shrimp as topping. It is considered as a snack and not as a main dish. The vendors of kerak telur are easily the most ubiquitous during annual Jakarta Fair, and it has also become a must-have menu item for visitors at the event. So yeah, for this year Jakarta Fair, it is already started, and at this time of year you will easily find kerak telur in the Jakarta Fair. So I hope you enjoy the clip about kerak telur. I will continue to insert clip about a bit of my life here in Indonesia. So thank you for coming back. I forgot to say this in the beginning. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for my old-time subscriber and my new subscribers. Thank you for your like, comment, and yeah, if you want to follow if you want to see a more frequent update from me, you can follow my Instagram. It is at stephanie.nene, the same as my YouTube name, but you add dot between my name. So what else? happy Eid Mubarak for for you who celebrate Eid Mubarak, and I hope you enjoy your time with your family. So yeah, for my Indonesian viewer who celebrate Eid Mubarak, selamat Hari Raya Lebaran, mohon maaf lahir dan batin. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video. Bye.